What's going on, everybody? My name is Micah. I'm going to be giving you guys a message for today. This message is going to be for the Scorpios, so let's just see what this spirit has to offer for the Scorpios. Alright, so they definitely want you guys to, even though, like I said, negative things will come your way. But always move with your kindness self. Always put your best foot forward, no matter your aura or no matter what people around you is doing. Don't mind that. Put your best foot forward. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. Make sure you guys are putting your best foot forward and being kind to others. No matter, well, I can't say no matter what, but don't, make sure you're not judging people, right? Make sure you're not, oh, just because somebody's of a certain dress code or somebody's this and that. Be kind, regardless of the situation when it comes on to judging them. Unless they bring that energy forth, I would definitely say make sure you guys are stepping on the road, being kind to each other, because you never know what people's going through, of course. And, you know, just make sure you guys are putting your best foot forward from this Scorpios, right? Alright, so next one we have is, you know that little feeling you guys get inside your body that either you think something's right or you think something's wrong, or you kind of have like this doubtful feeling, or sometimes you have this feeling where you're like, nobody should do it. You need to start honoring that and make sure that you guys remember to always honor that, because that right there is called like human instinct. And sometimes that could be because of winning the lottery to saving your life, right? So let's just make sure that we guys are honoring that, and we're going with our instincts more than anything, because that's going to be a feeling that we truly feel in the inside and out. Okay, the universe is wanting you to trust in, right? The universe, they definitely are coming out to let you guys know. So, I don't know. Again, I don't know if you guys played like Casino Games, hand was itching for a little bit. I don't know if you guys are gonna win something. But yeah, the universe is definitely wanting to let you know they're present. And I always say the universe is like a boomerang effect, right? So if you don't want things to happen to you, make sure you're not out there doing things to others. Make sure that you guys are putting good deeds in the world. Make sure that you guys are doing things that can have a boomerang effect. I'm not saying you have to do good things to receive good things initially, but you know, that's just how they work, right? So they definitely want to let you know that they are present and they are there to help you. Okay, so you'll be shining real soon, you'll be glowing, right? You probably got the sense of glow from my Scorpios. You definitely have like the sense of glow, this aura. So whenever you walk in a building or something, people notice you. You gotta sometimes use that in an advantage state, right? You know that you got this high spirit, high value person, and no matter where you go or whatever you do, people always want to attach themselves to you, right? So you gotta use that in a way, right? If you guys have like a business and things like that, once you get out there and put yourself out there and, like I said, do the necessary steps you know to be a bad individual, that will help you when it comes on to getting a job offers and things like that. And that will also help you with connecting to people, right? A lot of times, like I say, a lot of times we can go for society's rules of how somebody dresses or their skin complexion and things like that, and determine how we should treat them. But if we treat them with kindness before they even get to that point, and we just like treat them with kindness and things like that, we just work with the universe as I work with the society's rules. Like the society rule will tell you to work this long until you get this house and things like that, but we go for our instincts. We end up connecting with the right people just off of instinct, and then we end up going forward and being more successful than we would follow society's rules. So the universe definitely let you follow their rules, and you will definitely shine because you got this aura, and if you use that, you can most definitely make a bigger outcome, right? So whenever as you grow and as you're getting higher and stuff, never forget how far you came. It's called being humble. The reason why this is, it's not even about the arrogant part. We're not even going to get on that. We're going to speak on the simple fact that when you're at a certain level, you mess up or something happens, not to put it on anybody, but something happens and you feel like it's the end of the world, right? You feel like you don't want to get up out of bed the next morning, things like that. Like you might have failed at something, right, along your journey. Remaining humble reminds you that you're a human being, right? And we're all going to make mistakes, right? And the thing is, when you make a mistake, the goal for a mistake is to bounce back, is to continue on the journey regardless that you made a mistake. That's what makes or breaks career choices. Because a career choice, people will make a mistake and they'll quit. That's how you know the career isn't really for them. When they make a mistake and they continue on, that's when you know they're really passionate about what they're doing. And they're going to go a lot further, like, because we learn more in depth when we actually make the mistake than when we just see the mistakes happen. You get what I'm saying? So yes, be humble. Make sure that you guys are keeping that on your belt buckle, and for sure use that when it comes on to the times that you can remember and reflect on times when you messed up. In the moments that you messed up, because you're going to want to quit, you're going to want to give up, but when you reflect on, hey, I messed up not too long ago, and I kept it going, and that's what brought me here to this position, so I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to make something happen, right? And this next one is going to fall perfectly along with what I just said, because oftentimes we have to look at our past in a positively, a sense, because if you look at it negatively, here's what I'm saying, if we look at it negatively, we tend to want to forget about it. When I say leave the past behind, which came on from you guys, when I say leave the past behind, I'm not saying forget about it, right? I'm just saying don't bring any drama, right, into the next one. This new life that you got, there's no point in bringing this present time, no point in bringing that energy into this situation. It's a whole new situation, a whole new day, that's why I really help with that one. Now, you still want to reflect on it, right? You don't want to bring the energy like the behaviors, like, I don't know, okay, for an example, say you guys are in a relationship and you find yourself always arguing. You want to leave that argument with that last relationship. However, you can reflect on it, your relationship, because you can remember to not argue, right? So it's all about reflecting, but at the same time not bringing that energy up, like, forward. Reflect on it so you know what not to do, right? So I think that's what it's all about. Remember, I tell you guys, be humble. You guys should reflect on your situation, to remember where you come from, things like that. So then your breaking points, you know how to move past that. Now, when you leave the past behind, you're not bringing those situations forward. You're only bringing the positive messages and the positive things that can help you grow as a person. But any negative drama and things like that that's happened in your past, we're not going to bring that energy to your new life, because you don't want to recycle that aura, right? You want to come out of that. That's the whole point of you leaving a situation, to move on and to have peace. Alright, so you're going to be riding out your journeys, riding out your goals, things like that. A lot of times, a lot of career choices prevent us from being successful because of a situation that might have happened. A lot of times, if you're really passionate about something, you're going to put your passion first before your feelings. And what does that mean? It's just like, for an example, let's say I worked as a pizza delivery guy, right? I was so passionate about delivering pizzas, and I had a flat tire. I felt like giving up that night, right? I could have just, called a ride and just quit my job, but my passion for delivering pizzas let me just call my family member, them coming, with like a spur, thing, just let them know, hey, blase, this happened. They come, they help me out. Just finding ways around the situation and still getting pizza delivered on time, or still getting pizza delivered, or still attempting to deliver pizza. It's all about passion and purpose. You have a passion behind everything you got going on, so I definitely would suggest you lead with your passion. And this would incorporate you. This would include you as to change your position. Sometimes you'll change career choices because you're not really passionate about it. You realize that 5 years down the line, you actually know this is going to matter. And if it doesn't, then typically you're going to change positions or change names to something that will matter. And that's all about passion. So make sure you guys are leading with passion, and you're riding out the journeys that are not so pleasant at the moment because of your passion, right? Throughout all of this, Most important thing at nighttime is to relax, right? Because you had a hard working day. Make sure you guys relax. Make sure you guys kick your feet up, enjoy yourselves, not letting anything else like get in front of your peace. Because peace is what like one of the main things as well. Okay, so that's gonna end you guys' read on the Scorpios. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this read and find your messages helpful, encouraging, and motivational at the least. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video.